Welcome to Atlanta's Commercial Real Estate Show, brought to you by Bull Realty, the show for property owners and business leaders. Host Michael Bull brings you market analysis, advice, and opportunities around Atlanta.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Bull. Well, today I'm going to share some ideas with you about investing in commercial real estate around Atlanta. So in the first segment, we're going to talk about, well, should you invest in commercial real estate and why? And then, should you invest in commercial real estate around Atlanta? In the second segment, we're going to talk about some various sectors to invest in around Atlanta and some best practices to help you down that road. And then in the third segment, I'll share some existing opportunities that you can invest in around Atlanta right now. Well, let's start with, should you invest in Atlanta? Well, I think you should. Let's talk about it. First of all, when you're investing in commercial real estate, you really want to try to skate where the puck is going, right? And in commercial real estate, where the puck is going is where jobs are going, right? Where population is growing. And if you look at Atlanta's population, it's grown by 1.5 million since 2000. Now that's a 25% increase in population. By 2040, another 2.5 million people should bring us up to about 8 million people in Atlanta. So we're expected to have growth. Now look at the jobs. You want to follow the money, right? Well, in 2016, we added just over 68,000 non-farm jobs around the Atlanta market. Now that's a 2.6 increase, while over the rest of the country, you had a 1.6 increase. So we certainly have job growth that's coming and is happening around Atlanta. In the 20-county area, expected job growth of another 1 million jobs should be added by 2040. So there's some great reasons to invest around Atlanta. Another reason is you want to invest in commercial real estate when you're looking at the world or the U.S., where there's going to be resources, including natural resources and utilities. We have good prices on utilities in the Atlanta market, which should help business thrive. We also have good water, we have good power, we have good fiber. Another reason to look where you're going to invest your commercial real estate dollars is around cities that have good education. And if you look around Atlanta, there are 70 higher education institutions around Atlanta. Institutions growing like Georgia Tech and Georgia State and Emory University and Clark. So there's a lot of great colleges around Atlanta, which makes it another reason to invest in Atlanta areas. Now, the other reason I think is the weather, right? And so depending on what you're comparing Atlanta to, we have pretty good weather. We have good seasonal changes. Our winters are fairly mild. Summers can get warm, but hey, we have AC now in the South, right? So we have that going for us. And then another reason you want to look at where you're investing your dollars, especially in commercial real estate, is the area you're investing pro-business. Georgia has been rated number one in the state. Number one state in the U.S. for business by Site Selection magazine. It's also been rated number one by Area Development magazine, and number one by Area Development magazine for distribution and supply. We have the Port of Savannah, we have the busiest airport in the world, so there's a lot of things that help us there as far as being pro-business. Another reason you might want to look at Atlanta as a place to invest is that of the major top 10 cities, we have a very low cost of living and a low cost of business. It's going to continue to attract business. In fact, Atlanta has claimed the top spot on Penske's top 10 cities people are moving to for several years. So, investing in Atlanta is good business. And in fact, a lot of institutional investors have shied away from Atlanta for many years. And now you're seeing more institutional investors interested in Atlanta. Some of them are just searching for yield and also seeing that Atlanta is a great place. I mean, you look at the business that we have in Atlanta now, we have 16 Fortune 500 headquarters here. We have 9 Fortune 1000 headquarters here. You have Mercedes-Benz that's moving their U.S. headquarters here now that's under construction. Another thing you want to look for that a lot of investors look for deciding where to invest is they like to follow the cities in the U.S. that have the sports teams, right? So we have the Atlanta Falcons with a brand new Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We have America's team, the Atlanta Braves, with the new SunTrust Park, and I've toured both of those. I've season tickets at the SunTrust Park, and both these stadiums are just amazing. And we also have the Hawks. I love to follow the Hawks, and their arena is being remodeled right now, so their next season is going to have a new look. And then we have a professional lacrosse team, and we now have a professional soccer team. So there's a lot of reasons to consider investing in Atlanta. And another reason to invest in Atlanta is you have me, right? You have me right here in Atlanta, and I've been helping investors in Atlanta, I just call it 30 years now, and I have expertise in various sectors because I have brokers and teams who specialize in various sectors. So if you want to look at medical office, we have people that's all they do. You want to look at land, I have brokers, that's all they do. Shopping centers, I have several brokers, that's all they do. We have a broker that does senior housing and one that just does self-storage. All right, the next segment, we are going to look at some tips for investing in commercial real estate. Stay with us. Thanks to our presenting sponsor, Bull Realty, and to all of our sponsors linked below. For more Atlanta forecasts, advice, and opportunities, subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, and AtlantaCommercialRealEstateShow.com. And be sure to connect, comment, and share on your favorite social media sites.